My name is Carl A. Jackson. I'm running for the President of the United States of America, the 45th President.
Uh, Tell us something that one thing about yourself that we may not be aware of, and what makes you qualify. One thing that you think makes you qualified to run for the presidency of the United States.
Well, one thing about it, I'm an American citizen. I was born here in America, and I love my country, and I believe that we can do better. I think that we will have a great, prosperous year, and we must look towards the future because the future is what it's all about. And we must look at our young people, our young adults, in our communities, in our cities, in our neighborhoods, in our suburbs, all over the nation.
What's the one thing that you think is the most important concern for the average American?
I think the most important thing is jobs, good paying jobs. We believe that $15 an hour would be a great for this country, for everyone that works. And when people work, it makes things better in your life. You have something to look forward for. You have an income tax check at the end of the year, and some companies give you bonuses, and you get health care, Obamacare, when you work.
Um, we see in the last 6 years we've had over 50 months of straight job growth. You have Republicans on this side saying, "Oh, those numbers are wrong. Obama's just boosting up the numbers." But you have the current administration saying, "No, those are actual numbers. It was really bad when Bush left office, and we've continued to put jobs, in the forefront of our attentions." What types of jobs do you think you would focus on for the citizens of the United States? What type of jobs are we talking about? Are we talking about low-wage jobs like McDonald's, or are we talking about, what are we talking about when we talk about jobs? What kind of jobs can the country provide?
Well, we actually really need open free market jobs that people can open up their own uh, restaurants, boutique, hot dog stands. We need this all over the nation, all over this country. And we also need jobs of community security. This would be a great help for us. You'd be surprised at the people in this nation that's really afraid to even walk out the door in their own neighborhoods. Right now, in the state of Georgia, they are permitted that you can carry a gun to church. We need jobs, community security, all across this nation, in the neighborhoods, in our suburbs, in our communities.
Now, they had an incident last week where you had some bikers at a biker bar have a shootout, and they just happened to be Caucasian, and 9 people were dead. I think 12 more injured, and I think the police confiscated like over 1,000 guns. What would be your take on guns? What's your position on guns and people being able to carry guns?
Well, the main thing about guns is that everyone must be qualified or get a license to have a gun, and because there are guns that are out here that people have stolen guns and all kind of guns out here, and then there are people that don't have remorse about guns. They do things that is unproductive, and it's not fair for people to take matters in their own hand and just gun a person down. I think that we need to understand that guns should be in the right person's hands, and that's why we need security, community security, because we can have crime prevention in our cities, in our towns, in our neighborhood across this nation. It's too many, what you would say, people that are using guns with no respect for their fellow brother, man, and sister.
Now, one last question for today. The Obama administration has loosened up some of the grip on the use of medical marijuana nationwide because it's proven to be successful in Colorado and proven to be successful in Washington because people are able to go there to get it for medical reasons, not just for recreational reasons. What's your position on that? Do you see it as Atlanta moving in that direction? Not Atlanta, but the South moving in that direction, the Midwest moving in that direction, or will it still be kind of a pocket type of issue where you may have states here and there that might decide that if someone needs it for medical reasons, they can go cross state lines and go get it for whatever they're dealing with?
Well, one thing about marijuana is that I believe that people can misuse it, and I think people can use it for the right reason and right purpose. If it's for health reason, I think that we should go forward with that. And you notice certain states are getting out of debt, because they're able to process it and get it in areas where people can make money. This is a job as well. And again, I say that this country has faced one of the biggest deficits that has ever faced in this country. And you have to recognize that we have over 91 million people that are unemployed, looking for jobs in this country. That's unacceptable. We have too many people that are not working. And so if we can concentrate on getting people working, getting people responsible, and jobs is essential to life. And if we can create new avenues where jobs, where people can work and pay their way through life, I think that that's the most important thing. And instead of we condemning individuals, but we have to find a way to get people working and get people to understand that working don't hurt anyone. I never forget my favorite president, President Kennedy, John Kennedy. And he says, not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. And that's about this country working and paying your way through life. And that's the way it should be.
Thank you, and we will revisit next week with 5 more questions as we get closer to this campaign date.
Thank you.